you said the number one problem in the industry is finding and keeping qualified talent.
Mhm.
So why do you think it's so hard in the roofing industry? Because in some other industries, you have a big pool of talent to pull from, and people who are very qualified with a track record. And so, it's sifting through people that are very qualified to find the best
Mhm.
versus sifting through people that maybe aren't qualified at all or whatever it might be. So if you were to try to pinpoint the biggest, reason for that in roofing, what do you think it would be?
Yeah, so I mean, I think there's some outside factors that I can talk about that are going on just in the economy, the way that the workforce is shaping, and then I can also speak to what are some challenging factors specifically in roofing. So, one, there's just a labor shortage in the trades, and we've seen that on the rise. More people are going to college, less people are wanting to go into the trades. When when we're thinking about, and more people have more opportunity to do anything, to go anywhere. We see with technology rising, there's more possibilities. As 20, 30 years ago, less people are in college. Most people are following in their parents' footsteps, taking over the family business. So we have seen a shift there. I think so. So that's going to be the problem in all trades, not just in roofing. So there is a smaller talent pool, and that's going to continue to be like that. So you're not going after just thousands of qualified candidates. You're really going to have to be swift in your hiring process and have a company that has great culture in order to attract those people. And as we can see just with the stats going on, I mean, the baby boomers are leaving roofing, retiring out of the workforce. And so you have a new generation of employees coming in. So you have your millennials and your centennials, the generation after that, and they want different things out of their work experience. So when we're thinking of, this like hustle and grind, the good old boy culture, some of the things you would think in traditional roofing, that's not where people want to work. And so if you want to attract the right employees, you're going to have a shift in your company. So that's where your culture comes in. And two of the things that when you're thinking about attracting a new generation of people, there's two major things. So one, they want a path of clear development. So they want to know when they come into the organization, what can they expect to grow in the next year and where can they go in the next 5 years. So they want a place where they can grow and develop and learn. So being able to clearly lay that path out, whether if it's a sales rep to a sales manager to owning your own territory, or having an admin that wants to rise up to the ranks to an office manager, how can you develop those people and what type of opportunities are you going to give them? So that's number one. So development, that's what is the number one reason how you're going to attract a millennial or a centennial to your organization is development opportunities. The second one is being able to connect their job to a bigger purpose. So they want to know that they're making a difference. So development and making a difference, like what is your purpose? And that's a huge shift of we're not just coming to work, spending our 40, 50 hours here. We want to know how we're contributing to the overall success of the company and the community. And that also goes back to your core values, how you're going to do this, your mission and your vision and your values, which is why we start with that as your foundation. People want to know, how are we connecting to something that's bigger than ourselves? Well, here's our vision. And how are we going to be developing? It's like, well, here's our mission of what we're doing, and here's where you fit in. And as far as your culture, they want also a sense of community. So how are you going to be able to provide this to us? It's not just a job, it's a whole experience that they want. So, and some companies are like, well, we don't want millennials, we don't want centennials, they're entitled. I would say, yeah, this is probably true that some of the stereotypes hold up, but you don't have a choice. So when you want top talent in a new generation of, sales reps or office people, you're going to have to make that shift. And begrudgingly or not, whether we like it or not, we're going to have to make that shift.